Hi guys, and welcome to our channel. I'm excited today because this is what I like to do, gists. If you're new here, subscribe to our channel. You know our role. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Like this video if you enjoy. If you enjoy, of course you will enjoy it. What is if you enjoy it? Like this video already, give it a thumbs up and share with your family and friends. Without further ado, let's get into what we're talking about today. So today I'm going to be talking about this thing around social media and relationships. Now, social media, you know, even if you want to use social media as a diary or a medium to express your feelings and emotions, it is not a private space. It is public. Let me say it again for those at the back. Social media is a public space. You cannot say you want to put something private on social media. Everybody is going to have an opinion. Whatever you put on social media, someone will have an opinion about it. That's being said, relationship on social media. I personally, to play devil's advocate, I don't see why a relationship is on social media. But you can put it on social media, Sha, with your old chest, because if you spoil, you don't spoil. And if you start another one, we are back at it. But let me give you the gist now. So there's this she's not my friend, but she's the friend of a friend, and I happen to be aware of the conversation and how the whole thing played out. And I needed to discuss it with you guys. I need to know what you think about it. So this lady has been with this man for about a decade of her life now. They went through Polytechnic, the 4 years in Polytechnic, and then the 4 years in university together for about 10 years. Now this lady literally placed her life on hold for this man. Her life was on pause for the period she was with this man, especially in the university. While they were Polytechnic students, she took her education serious, academics, she was serious with it. But when she got into uni, this guy began to do things outside of school that was making him money. Because the economy in Nigeria, you need to make money as fast as you can. Anyways, it started to do things outside of school that was making him money. Then this lady decided that, well, I'm going to marry you, right? We are going to marry ourselves. There's no need for me to continue my education. I don't know whatever made her think that. And the relationship was everywhere on social media, every social media platform. She was putting what was happening in the relationship there. She was updating us, right? And it was obvious she was doing it to pepper people. Not because she was just wanted to share the good things in her life, but to show that, oh, she has something going on. Because people were querying and asking her, why would you stop your education for a man? They tell me feminist, but why do you stop your education for anybody, safe? For even yourself? Why would you stop your education for even you yourself? Right? So, 10 years later, like 10 years down the line, after school, they held introduction because we're going to marry, and then it was everywhere. 2 months later, Baba got married. He got married to a different lady. Like, from nowhere. Someone else just popped up, and he is married to a new person. Now, the lady is off social media, she's deleted her accounts, and nobody knows what is up with her. So our friends group were worried. That is how I actually got to know about the story. Our friends group were worried, like, what's up with this babe? Are you still okay? Are you with us? They couldn't reach her, they couldn't call her. Then when I finally spoke with her, she was like, okay, so what happened? What happened was, I don't know. Till tomorrow. None of our friend group knows because she didn't tell them what happened. She just told them that the man is married to another person, and she's not saying anything. She's literally mute. I think it's maybe trauma. I'm not a psychologist, but I feel like it could happen. You could experience some kind of trauma that would make you dumb. You just be mute. You won't be able to speak. That kind of shock. I think that is what she's experienced because she's not opened her mouth to speak to anybody since that thing happened to her. And the only thing she's been saying, should I say saying, she's been murmuring under her breath, because you have to really, really put your ear in her mouth to hear what she's saying, has been, I put this everywhere. I did this to myself. Now, I feel like she's sorry for herself because she put the old relationship, 10 years relationship, on social media first, and everybody's aware. She feels like she's now feeling, what will people say? First off, regardless, social media or no social media, you should never bother yourself about what will people say. I mean, it broke. You are alive. You continue to live. But I can't tell her that because, well, I'm not in her space. Then also she is now thinking this man is an influential person. If I mention him, some of you might even know who the man is. He's an influential person, and the marriage was very low key, but the friend group knows, and it was all over their own social media platform. And she's like, this is his new wedding. The new woman is also a social media person. So it is very obvious that social media ruined my relationship, because according to what people are saying, are friends that went to actually find out what happened from different sources, because the lady is not saying anything. They realized that the lady the man married actually went to seduce him now, because she has seen the plenty of things this man does for his supposed fiancé. Right? When you're there flaunting Dubai today, Jamaica tomorrow, Kenya the next day, Maldives tomorrow, right? She's like, okay, so this man is giving this lady this kind of life. I mean, obviously she did not finish her education. She does not have a business. She does not have a job of her own. She's basically counting on being a missus. And she felt like, I can't do that too. And she has a job. The lady that the man got married to has a job. She just entered his DMs, spoke to him. I don't know why the man thinks it's okay or whatever happened between them, and he followed her. Now, my question is this. Did social media really ruin our relationship, or did she ruin our relationship herself by putting our affairs on social media? That's number one. Number two, do you feel like that man just needed a little excuse to actually leave the relationship? Maybe he didn't intend in the first place to marry the lady, but because of how long they have come, he felt he didn't have a choice. It's been 10 years, and it's obvious this lady has been planning her life in the direction of the man's life. And he didn't want to disappoint, so he decided to go ahead with the marriage. And then out of nowhere, a lady who, might I say, is more qualified, for lack of a better word, is more of a wife material, came into the picture and decided to follow her. Do you think that is what happened? Because it went, this thing I'm talking about, just briefly, actually turned into a full-blown discussion of about 2 hours, because I personally couldn't wrap my head around the fact that the lady is unable to speak. I will probably check up on my friend, who is a friend, after this video to confirm if she has actually spoken, because this happened about 3 days ago. I really don't need to start speaking again. But what do you think? What do you think is in the wrong? What do you think is in the wrong in this situation? And if it were you, what would you do if your fiancé of about 10 years decided 2 months after your introduction to marry, not start dating, no, not engage, to actually go marry another woman and put her in his house? What would you do if it happens to a relative of yours? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. You know I will roll. If you have not subscribed to this channel, honestly, you will just see me in your dream one night, and I won't come as a friend. It will just shock you. Subscribe to this channel already now. Give it a thumbs up. Share with your family and friends. Most importantly, engage with the video. And I'll see you in the next one.